myself and Dragon downloaded this app on a whim. We've seen it advertised quite a bit, so we finally caved to see what it was. Bee Factory is one of those clicker-styled idle games. The goal is to just keep making money with your honey factory while unlocking new bees and upgrading aspects of your factory, primarily the hives and the production line pump. Tapping on the bees makes them move quicker, and swiping by the pump pulls the honey out quicker. Obviously, you also level up as you play, which unlocks new hives without ads, and you can complete goals to earn more green notes. Every time you complete a hive, you earn 2 green notes. These notes are important for upgrading your hives past gold and can be used to buy boosters to increase your production profits. In a separate section, you can send a bee off for several hours to find treasure chests, which can reward you with bees, money, and sometimes boosters. The game has a reasonably varied selection of bees, with some annoyingly based on real-life people. Ironically, in my game, I can't actually unlock all of my bees, and I know which bee I'm missing. The Trump bee. The variety of bees were the full reason why myself and Dragon ended up a little obsessed over this game for a time. We were really interested in seeing what new bees appeared, and we'd take turns picking the random selection hidden behind cards. I realise I can't explain it very well in words, and I sadly can't show you any footage since, well, we've both unlocked all of the bees at this point. Pretty much, when you reach level 90, you start to receive duplicates of your bees, but with crowns on their heads. I'd assume that if there were further updates, that they'd probably add more bees. The most irritating aspect of the game, like any free-to-play game, is the abundance of ads. You can select to ignore them by not clicking on any of the money multipliers by exiting out of their pop-ups. This does mean that you can't activate some of the randomly appearing boosters, which can either speed up your production or turn your honey into sweets to make more money. Unfortunately, some of the ads aren't avoidable though. Sometimes you get a random ad after playing and leveling for a while, and sometimes they activate after touching the golden bee, even when you click out of the pop-up refusing the multipliers. The worst one is that you cannot reset your hives to bronze, silver, and gold levels without being forced to watch an ad. Resetting is a good idea as it adds a permanent multiplier to that hive's production and profit, but it's only after you reach gold that you can then reset without seeing an ad. Pretty much, for me, this game has the worst amount of invasive ads I've experienced, since most games I play have the option of not having to watch ads in general, or not have them randomly appear. There's a VIP version of the game, but I don't think it's worth it. Dragon and I both blasted through everything the game had to offer within 2 days of getting it, so there's little point in splashing out money of any sort into the game. So, if you want a good time waster, this is the app for you, but it does get boring and repetitive after a short period. I think now that this video is done, I'll be uninstalling this one to free up space. Well, this was a pretty short one, but thank you for watching regardless. Like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and if you've played this game, let us know what you thought about it. It'd be interesting to have a conversation about it. Oh hey, it's the Patreon. You want to help us? Support us on Patreon. I'm really not good at these. Well, see you. Lime out.